Hello YouTube, it is me, the Mighty Melv. Nice to finally get to see you. So, how's everything going? It's going okay here. Now, as you can see in the title, this video is going to be a little different because, well, if you've seen all my other swords, they're very small and they're made out of paper. That is where this one's kind of different. If any of you are, in fact, LARPers, as the title up there says, you'll know what this is. If you don't know what LARP is, then here's a rundown. LARP, L-A-R-P, stands for live action roleplay. You know, Dungeons and Dragons kind of stuff. But rather than, you know, rolling dice, rolling it on the table with a book, you got people in costume with foam swords running over the place and bashing each other. Alright? That's kind of what LARP is in a way. Good fun. But, oh, what was it? It was, yeah, I know. When you hear all that, your mind kind of goes, but, yeah, I've never really done it. I've never, been in a LARP, but I have seen many on YouTube, and the ones, I've seen some very good ones. People who have filmed their adventure, and some of them have been very good. Like, what was it? The ones from, what was it called? Endless Adventure. Those people were pretty good. It was entertaining. So, I felt kind of like making a sword just for the heck of it. I mean, I like to build stuff. I haven't made anything big in a long time. I mean, like I said, I've been making miniatures. So I decided to make a full-sized sword. For no good reason except for the fun of making one. And without further ado, let me get it. Let's see, where did I put it? Ah! So here it is, viewers. It is my LARP-KATANA. Well, you can't really see it there. There we go. Long, made out of camp foam. Yes, this is made out of camp foam. It is, quite light. I don't really know how heavy it is. I have not weighed it. Yeah, haven't done that yet. Kind of late, but still I should. Blade's all duct tape as far as the silverness. Yeah. Let's see. Got a. This is actually full size. I measured. I got measurements for a medium katana. That's how you're supposed to pronounce it, you U.S. people. Anyway, so including myself. So anyway, I got pretty much all the measurements correct, more or less. I mean, this would nowhere near be that thick, but and you know, the blade wouldn't be that thick either. But you get what I mean. I got the length and all of that pretty much right. So hooray for my first LARP sword. I think I did all right. All of this here is a faux leather wrapping. It took a long time to do this, but yeah, I'll put it a little closer. Yep, on both sides. So I know I have to kind of, I might redo this if I get any more of the stuff, this faux leather. I think it was a polyurethane substance of some sort. I'm not really sure what it was called, but it was something, some kind of faux leather, and it feels pretty good to the hand, gives you good grip. What I was saying is I might get more of it, because I actually don't quite have enough on here. That's why it's a little sparse kind of here. It kind of crosses when it should be just all covered. But that's something I'm going to do, possibly. Then I might put this one on this particular wrapping on another one, because I can take it off if I need to. Just so it would look better, that's all. But for the most part, this much, I'd say it looks pretty good as it is right now. So I'm happy with it. Yay, it's enough for your two hands to have some room, and thankfully, since I have huge-ass hands, I still have room. Hurrah! Let's see, how long is it? It's, oh, what was it? I think it was 38 inches for the whole thing, I think, and I can't remember the blade. I'll put that in the description, right there. Alright, I'll put it there. So just look there when I'm done. Hurrah. Let's see. I managed to. I put a bit of weighting in this. I'm not in the blade. To make this easier to control, I put some very small metal flat kind of rod things in a way, maybe very thin bars possibly, inside of the handle, underneath the part that makes it thick like this, which is pretty hard actually, because it's not a foam wrapping. It's it's underneath the black wrapping, the white, that's just tape, but underneath that is a kind of rope that I used. I'm not sure what kind, but it was a really thick rope, and that's the kind that I think someone told me that you use it for mountain climbing, or excuse me, at least that kind of a braid that it was. And so I just wrapped the core with that, and that gave me a good shape. And before I wrapped it, I put the 2 pieces of metal in. That made this a handle-heavy sword, which means that there's more weight on this side than on the blade, and that makes it easier to control this way for moving really quickly. I know I'm not now, that's because I break stuff, but you get what I mean. It gives you a lot more control here, rather than having having a lot of weight out here. And since this is a longer sword, it would be harder to maneuver it if it was extremely heavy on this side. So that's another reason why I made the blade a bit thinner. Also because it looks good. Yeah, I didn't feel like having a buster sword or a bat. I made enough of those. So anyway, not for LARP, but let's see, what else? Anything else to say about this? Not really. This was my first one, as I said earlier. So, you know, for a first attempt, I think I did okay. You know, thankfully, it may not be true that your first sword always sucks. Who was it who said that? I can't remember. Well, but yeah, this one came out pretty good, so I'm happy with it. So, for all you LARPers out there, know that I am with you. Oh yeah, sorry the Buster Sword how-to so slow. I'm trying to fix that. But anyway, have a good one.